Formations with William Shongwe.
Scoring an average of a goal per game, and that tells the story of why they've only won 5 games. It pays out today. And for City, the creative part of their game is excellent. That's not the biggest worry, but it's the elaborated build-ups where they...
It's top club competition. They wait for the draw next week to find out who they will play. Unless, of course, City change it a bit. There's Manyama with a nice little pass out wide. Now driving forward. Nurkovic is waiting in there. So is Bilyat. Back to Manyama. The cross with too much height is straight into the arms of Leeuwenburg.
Visiting Ajax as a guest. I'll remember it now, just now.
Now Nodada into the area. Chance here. Out comes Kune. He's under a bit of pressure, but he gets the foul. Oh, suddenly a little bit static, that Chiefs defence.
Listen, the passing game of City is such that they can open up any team, listen. And the bigger question is, was that ball completely into Kune's hands? Or did the encroaching player...
Fairly hallowed ground for the Dutch. They got to the World Cup final in 2010. Came very close to winning it as well against Spain. So they do look upon Soccer City as a special place. Now long-range effort, Gazana, who has now Makola. Lakay back in again. Morris turns, down he goes, penalty no, says the...
Slowing him down, and now let's see what happens to Morris here.
This might be a better angle.
Yes.
Down to over the last 2 months. Now Makola. Ball inside, looking for Mabala. That's right in front of goal and missed by Morris. Absolute. Well, they were a little fortunate to see that ball go into the penalty area.
In fact, it was a back pass. Or was it a clearance more than a pass?
Well, it was an interception, really, and right in the path of Morris. You're not going to get better chance.
They have been in the past.
Morris out wide. Nodada, it's Makola waiting in the middle. It's a good ball across. Kune read it. But it falls for Alani. Disappointing shot from him. Well, they're having the better of the chances. They're having...
There's a good mix in their play. Yes, build-up play is one of the approach to the game, but there's still moments that they use very well because of the speed of Lakay and Ralani.
This down, inside to Nodada. Back again, Nodada comes up in support. That's a good ball in there for Morris, who scored. The stretch from Morris, and he's made up for the earlier miss with an excellent strike, and it's Cape Town City with a deserved lead after 21 minutes.
Without a doubt, this was one of those moments when I say it. Every now and then, this sprint gets into the end, and he didn't play with the pass, and Cardoso and Matoho leaving that space in between them that Morris just sneaks in to tap it on. That's a great goal. Under pressure. Could I have a chance?
Well, have a look here. It squeezes under his body. You as a goalkeeper might be able to... Well, you're not going to see it here. Oh, it looks like a bit of a slip, William.
If only he uses his feet. If he uses feet, the pressure is on Kaizer, who said something just a few minutes ago. When they trail...
Well, they're almost back in it there. Inviting little ball in. He feels that... looks like Parker got the last touch, but he's given a corner. Forward by Mobada. That's lovely stuff from Nodada. Still in play. Super football. Nodada again. Nodada into the path and another goal. No. Yes. No. It's saved on the line by Kune. Nodada looking to follow up.
Actually, it was Radlani who got into the end of that and made progress and eventually nearly got it through.
The case sliding in there. You can see very clearly it didn't cross the line. It was stopped well before the line, but anxious moments here. And Kune scrambling back almost a second. As Lakay, well, the keeper got a bit lucky there.
It's a big save. Listen. He put his body.
And Masheko's done a lot of good work. Frosler now gets a second attempt. Just gets a chance to display his two-footedness, and then the effort by Parker, as William will tell you, is not easy.
Not at all, because you've got players in front of you, and a little to the side, and a little lower. It's another story. But as a goalkeeper, got to stay late for it. All the
anonymous so far in this campaign. He's only got one league goal, and that came in December against Black Leopards. Can he do something here? He's going to leave it for Manyama. It hits the wall. Back in again. Chance on the turn, and Liebenberg puts that over the top, and that'll be a corner. A bit of hesitation here as the ball was rebounding. Seemed to stand still, and by young older Rickering's team, and then looking for another one. Too soft to bother Tumalin Kune from Rodada.
That for me is another challenge that Chiefs do have. They need to feed more balls into that area. Then you will see a bit of an occupation failure.
This might be a good chance, and it's blocked. Dacus almost making an immediate impact on the game. Promising here for Kaizer Chiefs in these early stages. This was the chance for Bacchus. It was struck against Tami and Kaizer. The skipper puts his body on the line. William Shongwe leading from the front. The attentions of Frosler goes inside. Morris has gone on a good run. Relani rather in support. Relani, it opens up for him. It's a bit of a deflection and a second goal, and it's all too easy for Cape Town City. That's really unlucky for Kaizer Chiefs, but City will take it. Kune just watched it trickle over. No effort really to try and scramble and save it. It was a lost cause.
Defensive line, how they kept pedaling, and Rolani thought actually twice whether he's going to go for a shot or look for an option to pass. There was no pressure. That's why he opted to take a shot. That is very poor. Defending too far depth in that area. It's a shooting range, and as well, you know, if it deflects, the recovery for the goalkeeper is almost impossible from there.
Well, the rule on these deflections, if the ball is on target and it takes it one in the last 5 matches against Amakosi, find themselves comfortably ahead. Now Manyama, can he reduce the deficit? It's a good chance here, Liebenberg, and it's Nurkovic cleared off the line. Charmed life there.
And I thought he took a good shot at that.
Manyama causing all the trouble. The big hurdle that City have established for Chiefs to try and fight back. Mokeke gives it away. This is a chance. Oh, there was a bad error by Mokeke, and it should have been punished at time.
And Kaizer space on top of that to bring the ball under control. But did he get a voice from any of the players around him to say, hey, easy? But I guess he saw the headlines also.
Let's see what he can do here. To the byline. This is the cross inside. Over Nurkovic! They've got one back. It's Bacchus static. Watch Bacchus completely unmarked on the penalty spot, and then he comes in. Makola and Mkize, the players that he gets in between.
Yes.
And it's an easy finish.
The trick to that is that he came running, and that gave him better elevation to attack the ball. Great header, great goal.
Now we're on for action. This is going to be a very intriguing match indeed in these closing stages. Back out wide now. Gazana inside. Shot. Liebenberg makes the save, and you saw how very quickly Phillies
spill out the hands of the goalkeeper. Question marks.
Bacchus. Nurkovic. Attempt from Nurkovic. Turned away by Liebenberg. This was a chance earlier on here with Bacchus again at the heart of things. Nurkovic's effort, and Liebenberg.
Would you say he was ambitious there from that type of
return here? Down into the penalty area, and what's the referee say?
I think it will have been given.
Mobara on Billiat. Inside or outside? There's the initial challenge. Pretty close.
But the rule is that if the hand stays holding into the inside, this one is mine.
Billiards. Mashiani in front of him as the decoy. Billiards. Well, you really do need to get them on target if you're going to